You know, had I been told something when I was a young man, maybe even as early as being in high school, but in any job or career, let me adjust that a little bit. I hope that's a little bit better and not a little bit worse. But in any job or career I ever had, and I think one of my very first jobs was as a teenage ticket taker at a movie theater back in 1974, right? Some of you weren't even born then, right? I was born in 1957. But no matter what job I had, I kind of floundered my way around. I mean, I learned what I needed to learn to do what I needed to do with those that I needed to be around, right? But nobody ever told me this. And I've started telling people this in the car as we drive around and as I do my part time Uber Lyft thing. And it got me to thinking, nobody ever told me this. Is that phone twisting or turning? I don't know. I don't know. Can you see me now? I hope you can. There, we'll try it like that now. I'll just keep changing it every couple minutes. But nobody told me this. And I tell people, a lot of people don't know what a totem pole is, right? Number one, a totem pole would be similar to this. It would be a pole. Indians had them, right? Teepees, totem poles, they go together. And the totem pole would have typically their number one deity at the very top, the biggest deity, and then others going down the totem pole, right? And I tell everybody, no matter where you are on the totem pole, and a lot of people in an entry level job are coming in as an entry level job, right? And they're on the very bottom of the totem pole with all these other people with experience and positions and powers above them. But what I like to tell people, and I wish somebody would have told me this when I was a young man, was that even coming in on the simplest of entry level positions, whether you're pushing a broom, whether you're stocking a shelf, whether you're ringing a register, whether you're in the deli about to move up and stuff, if, no matter where you are on the totem pole, especially if you're at the bottom, I wish I'd have known this. You're a leader. I've been a leader my whole life, not just in the last decade or 2 decades of my life, my entire life, even in high school, even in junior high, now that I think about it. But to you, the viewer, I want to say this: if you're on a new job right now and you just got hired, you're a leader. People are watching you, right? Your coworkers are hoping you don't do too much because they might have to keep up with you. Hmm? Feel me there? Your department managers love you when you're doing hard work, and they're going to tell their bosses that you're okay, right? They're not going to give you all the accolades you may deserve. Man, that thing makes me think it's turning. It could be turning because of the weight. Anyways. But anyways, you're a leader. The department manager's manager will be looking at you, and if you're like the best employee they've seen because you're jovial, you're personable, you speak up, you say hi to people, you make eye contact, you smile, right? You greet people, you go above and beyond because you know you're a leader, even at the very bottom. One day, you may very well move up to be the department manager, or maybe an assistant store manager, or maybe a general manager of a repair shop. Don't limit yourself to just being a mechanic because you like working on cars. Do that for fun. Run a shop, hire three more mechanics, and get them to do what you know to do, right? Right? Think outside the box. Don't pigeonhole yourself. Mm-mm. Man, if I'd have known at 18 in the business world, coming out of school, doing a little bit of college and stuff, but coming out of school and saying, you know what? It's not just a job. I thought it was just a job. So many jobs I had were just a job. And in hindsight, I wish I'd have recognized that no matter what I did, whether in, wait a minute, you'll like this, whether in 1979 I was a taxi cab driver or not. That's my temporary permit from way back when. But whether that, I wish I'd have known then. I wasn't just a young rookie driver in a little taxi cab company getting the worst rides and the worst cabs. No, I was a leader, and I could have excelled in every single company or organization more than I have by recognizing the fact at an earlier age, as many of you are, earlier age than I am, recognize you're a leader. You're not just a coworker, right? You're paid to do a good job, but you're receiving pay, hopefully, for working at a good place, right? In any event, be the best leader you can be no matter where you are. Walk around with a smile. Walk around with just a twinkle in your eye, like you know a secret, right? People will want to be around you just to see what it is. What's going on with you? Why are you so positive? Good and positive energy. Yep. No matter where you are on the totem pole, clothe yourself in good and positive energy, and you can't go wrong. Folks, I hope that helps somebody. If it did, type it in the comments. I do read each and every one, and I do reply accordingly. Have a great day. High fiving out here at the Norfolk International Airport. Not a lot going on here because it's cold, 23 degrees. I'll show you Norm in my car. People say, why do you call your car Norman, right? Are you ready for this? Well, do you see his name yet, right? Norm Munn. Norman, right? Or nickname Norm for short, right? Okay, high fiving out. I am SubaruSteve Montgomery in the beautiful resort city of Virginia Beach, wishing you a wonderful work week. Go out there and make somebody else smile. It really doesn't hurt.